You know, I swear that every day there is just something new and crazy going on here. So, why don't you tell us what this is about?
So our friend uh, had his bunny had babies and rejected them. So
And what does that mean when a bunny
um,
rejects its
he
babies?
kicked them out of the nest and just kind of left them and whatnot. So he was concerned about
And how
them
old are they?
um, like 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that's why they don't look like bunnies.
they don't look like bunnies.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm just giving him some goat milk, so the convenience of having goats who have milk other than soap
That's
is
true.
babies. This here is all goat milk because I didn't have the energy to try to wrangle a sheep, but I will probably start if they make it through the night, wrangle the sheep and milk them because their milk is a lot richer. So a lot more calories. And bunnies get fed twice a day, so pretty convenient for a lifestyle. Although I work from home, so it doesn't really matter. But he's this little baby.
Wow. It's just
So
it's so defenseless. It's such a shame.
yeah.
And
He's just,
my experience with the bunny world that people might not know is that it's quite harsh. Bunnies seem to be hard parents.
they can be, yeah.
Yeah.
And but at the same time, nature is very like surviving in nature is hard. So basically, sometimes we think of things as cruel or needlessly harsh. And if you can't survive that as a young, you'll never survive as an adult. So it's kind of like a way nature is very much the strongest survive.
For sure, but at
So
this age, these things need their mother. It's not
they
like they were
do.
kicked out for the sake of survival.
No. And you know what? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes moms are good. Sometimes it's stressful. So there's lots of things. But you can see the little teethers in there. See his little teethers?
Yeah. The little teeth, I'd say. It'll almost look like his gum, but I do see
Yeah.
those little teeth. So you're just trying to get some calories in him.
Yeah. And so I don't really know how to sex them, so I can't really tell.
Kind of looks like maybe he's a boy.
But we also have these two here. So
So this is how they were delivered to us.
yeah, with a bunch of wool. So this one looks like it fed. It's got a little bit more of a belly.
Okay, I see which one you mean. This one, right? The one
Yeah.
that you're not currently touching.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
and
does
then
have a big belly.
this one here looks like it has a little bit of a belly. Um,
Can't really see.
so we're just gonna feed them with these convenient little syringes. I don't have the little nips that stick on them. I've never actually used them before
So you
either.
can get little nipples for the syringes. So, okay, that would
They
be
just
great.
fit on, and
And
then
then
they can suck
they'd
on
suckle.
it.
Yeah, so much better than kind of just dripping it to the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although this is how I grew up kind of old school, so sometimes you got to work with what you have. I don't know if you can.
Well, we can kind of see it. Yeah.
And so I'm doing it down so that because you always have to be careful that they don't asphyxiate.
Right.
So, but Bambi's gonna be so thrilled that she'll have some friends.
You sure she's gonna have some friends?
Ask me in 24 hours.
Well, it's not so much about whether or not they survive. It's how does Bambi treat strangers?
Hit or miss.
Yeah.
Hit or miss. It depends. It depends. But right now she's living with Quail and she's having a great time.
So it's 3 baby rabbits, right?
3 baby rabbits.
Or baby bunnies.
Baby bunnies.
Or little bugs.
So our house is full of just worms. Because our puppies also look
By
like little
worms, you mean babies. You have
Yes.
to understand that. People don't understand your inside jokes. She calls them worms because everything's wiggling. It's really hard for me to actually focus on his face for some reason, but there we go. That's better.
They're so small.
Yeah. They are. It's hard to believe. But this is the process. Not the first animal you had to feed to keep alive.
No.
Not even the first one in the house this session. There's another. We have the sheep.
Yeah, we have our little lamb Connie. Although she's moving outside, so she's outside now during the day, provided it's not pouring out. And my hope is actually this weekend is that she's going to be fully outside. Because I don't plan to buy more diapers for her. So,
No, it's
and
nice
she's
when we
too
can
big.
get past the feeding stage and get
Yeah.
them back out where they need to be.
Yeah,
This is the process. For those interested in keeping little animals alive, it's basically shringing drops of milk little bits at a time, balancing them getting nutrition with not suffocating them. So hard to get calories in them at this age.
Yeah, but at least we have goats, and we also have sheep, which have really rich milk. So, and like the chance to survive. At least they're not going to be fed artificial stuff.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but when you have better stuff, it's great.
Yeah.
So, sheep milk is so rich in calories, which is why it makes amazing soap, and it's also why you don't drink sheep milk, because you would be huge because it's so rich in calories. So if these guys make it to tomorrow, basically what I'm going to do is I'll grab probably Islay, because she's got the bigger udder, and milk her out for some higher calorie milk, and we'll just rotate. We'll mix it with our goat.
Now, how long are you going to do this for? Like, how long is this particular feeding session?
For per one.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they can drink. It's about 2.5 cc's per feeding.
Okay.
And then this is 1 cc. So.
Oh, wow. So it's a long time.
Yeah, just because I'm going slow too, because I want them to live.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But anyway, that's your first look at these little bunnies. They don't look like bunnies right now. They look more like mice, but hopefully you guys will get to see these grow up.
Yeah.
And stay tuned. We'll keep updating you as long as they stay healthy. We don't know, but we're going to give them the chance that their mother didn't want to give them, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I already told our friend that he can't have them back. Because I'm going to get way too attached to these little fluff bots, because I do love bunnies. And I do have a house that's just waiting for them. So.
Perfect. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye, little one.